Yes, as I remember all the discussions from the beginning, like as you were expecting the whole marketing and development as well, like the brands and all the animation structure. So we do the development as well. But if you will ask me what is the best we do is the marketing.
So branding is not really something you do, or you do it as well.
I do that branding for we do.
But you don't do any AI development.
Yes, sir, we do
I
that.
do that, yes, please.
With AI development, like see, the strongest part is our marketing. And we do the AI automations. We have a company is about Earthworm, and we have like the AI automations client side, all the type of automations.
I'm just going to tell you, I'm very confident, but I would have a meeting that I just could log in whatever the here. I just still be just put it aside. So I hope that it's done. It's about 2 minutes. So okay, so let me see if you can update or where we have and then what changes have happened. So I came to meeting of course a month, but the whole plan was just to test the product and the product works. The only thing is that when attach it to a vehicle, right? So the logic of what was told to us by the fuel sensor companies was that if attach it, you can get it. So when we look at it, the issue is now is that the electrical fluctuations of the circuit, it's quite a lot. So much so that the values are not stable. And if the values are not stable, the reading is not as good.
Yes.
So what we've done is we have engaged an engineer involved trying to see whether there's alternative ways. If that is not there, then we'll revert back to what we were. The USB is kind of lost, but it is transformed in, not really transformed, but we're just using an external sensor which will attach to every input and you'll be able to see the full level. So it's essentially what the market does. So do what we're intending to do has now like the USP is kind of dissolved. If it doesn't work, it will dissolve. But the plus, I mean, what where else we can focus on is then offering an array of sensors to all the truck drivers. So what we can do is we can have, for example, cameras that we install, and the cameras can have a bit of age processing, which means that you'll be able to detect certain things that the drivers doing. We can have weight sensors, fuel sensors. All these sensors can be integrated to tell the health of the truck. So, for example, if a fleet manager is having a couple of trucks, he knows the temperature of the cargo, whether the weight has, whether there's any that happened from the, like, for example, let's say compliance wise, but look, if the truck is only meant to carry 3 tons, now it's carrying 10 tons, those types will look at, where the compliance line, the insurance companies will say, we're not going to cover the cost because you guys are paying 10 tons. So it kind of shields the driver, shields the fleet company, shields insurance, more transparency. So that is what we can provide at cheaper, probably a cheaper price to the Indian market. But it's not only the Indian market, we also focus on Indonesia too. Yes. So I had a look at your deck. I don't mind going through with you guys once again in person, and then we'll see like how we can take this forward and what is the estimated pricing. I know the market is based on actuals, but what is the range of how much stuff for the market and then that's just one. And then two other projects which I am also looking to see if there's any company that I can partner with. One of them is in CCTV. It's kind of like a monitoring, but the monitoring what you hope here is like it's essentially every CCTV, every company who does this has a CCTV camera, sort of like a server, that server transmitting to your logs. Right. So, but there's no processing of the AI that is happening. And although I do have a company that we are working on, what I want to know is if you guys have the capabilities to, let's say, for example, if the team is not sufficient, if we can sort of merge the teams together and then share knowledge and work on a project, if there's even such a thing. And that will be your edge AI, which basically means you are reviewing the data logs and then making sense out of it. And the last one is, and this is of course with tech, and then another one is with it is it's just a supplements company that is focused on what do you call it? आपके सुनने में अगर like longevity का जो peptides होते हैं, so there's something called NADs or NMNs. They're just peptides and they are currently they're being researched a lot on and it's being up there's a hyper topic as well. So we do have my sister is working, she's a biochemist, so she knows what she's doing. But she's looking for like any branding agency we can help her with that. So if the pricing is more manageable, yeah, we can work on it as well. So let's just go back to the fleet management. So I just like to go to the slides with you. And if you have anything that is similar work that you've done, which I can look at, then I can say, okay, you know what, I can compare and see what. Sure.
So basically, what is the current status now with the GPA strategy?
So it will take another 1.5 months to 2 months before we
All
get
the testing and everything in the final.
So the engineering company will take about 3 weeks to get back with us any concrete results. And if they need more time, they've told us that in total they need 1.5 months. Upon which we will need another 0.5 to 1 more month to basically get it. So I'll say a maximum of 3 months to 2.5 months, everything's finished. The platform is sort of ready, it's working, but the UX and UI was not a priority. So now we'll be focusing on the UX and that's the team's job. And integration is already done. So if you have a product that has the capability of sending the data, like sending packets of data, we have the protocol that basically deciphers the data and then puts it into a machine, I mean, readable code, and has all the parameters that we set. So for example, if you have got company A, the protocol says that, okay, big number this is for speed. So we have already been able to decipher that and show it to the customer. So that oh, only this field management, field monitoring side, that was a good selling point. So,
And then we had a discussion, with you, yeah, like, we had a detailed discussion on how you to present your product on the website, especially the animations and everything related to that. So are you do you have anybody right now within the time period? Have you identified anyone for that development or we are going to discuss about that as well?
development, if again, if the price is manageable, if it's makes sense, then I can engage with guys. If the price is not manageable, then I'll get my tech team who does the development of all this, I can just be.
Okay. Because that time you were mentioning that someone is working in the back end of the website.
Yes, so they have already built the web app. So now I can get them to build the website. So if that, I do, we have made several websites, but I would like to see what kind of websites you guys have.
Okay.
And how much.
Sure. So basically, this is the deck which we have here.
Yeah.
So these are just the generic information which we have about ourselves, right? After that, like the best thing which we need to work, like the scope of work, like the logo and everything, and which you have mentioned that from a scratch to the from the bottom to top, everything we have to work, and you are requiring for all those things that time. So logo identity, visual systems, packaging design, whatever you are, the brand promotions which you are looking for, and then the scope of work for the digital marketing and AI SEO strategy. And this is something one of the most important factor there. Like even this is our most important strength. And now as the as you are integrating your AI system into the camera or the any film technology system, there is sensing system, and then they have also integrated the AI strategy marketing into that, like the how if a user is asking the like if like the top 10 companies in this domain, then how your brand visibility will be there. So we need to work on that, like AI search optimization for ChatGPT, Gemini, Perplexity, and even like now the automations like the Dropbox or Manus and the Codex reset of like the automations are happening where if a CEO is targeting something and they want to change something, a current vendor or compared to the new vendor, then they can quickly get the information from there. And then you have to create your brand. So now there are two parts which I have explained you earlier is the like the technical SEO content engine. So this is an advanced part, like where we have integrated the AI systems into that. Like if there is a content engine, Then earlier we have to write it for content and everything. Then now we can automate it with the help of AI. Right. And then it will be one person, like either from your side, from my side, who can take care of the review. Like, okay, these contents are coming good. There would be the same structure, the checklist point based upon the algorithm of these search engines and all the LLMs. Then we can develop a content review. It's not like that we have to keep writing and like chasing you and me, okay, what's happening? Because of right now, we're taking the speed, and the best part is now even a startup can get a big business from the search engines and aliens because of the AI integrations. So when I'm talking about AI search optimization, then we will optimize for ChatGPT, Gemini, even the AI overview and AI tools everywhere. Then website of then if we will develop a website, right? So if I develop a website, then like making sure like all the technical aspects, like even launching, when we are launching the website, let's see, let me show you. When we do a launching of the website, so I was talking about like yes. Yeah. So basically, when the most important thing when developing a website, when your team engaged with that. So it's not like that they have. You can just no, just, सौरभ से बोलना to be revive की checklist to be. So basically, when if we are engaged with your website development, then we make sure the part which we have mentioned here, like technical advantages, we take care of that. At a specific while developing of the website. So we can just launch it because this is a very important phase of the website, like baby child coming into the market, and we want to make sure all the structure is together. Then Google is taking care of that. Yeah. So they find the positive signal everywhere. It's not like that if they are crawling and the bots are crawling. They find the forward for issue. They do not find the pages. They do not find the mega ads. They do not find the FAQs. If AI search bots like right, then we have talked like period like 30 days or in March, 20 March around. Like that time and within 30 days, there are lots of changes happening into the AI search engine. So now the priorities are changing. The website which we are developing today, and when we had discussions, I was thinking, okay, we are developing a website for a target audience. Someone will come to visit our website and will follow the systems for that. But now AI bot is coming to your website, and your website should be eligible for that to book a bot, right? And the concept is like determinicity. So doing. So when we are talking about, so it's a matter about if we are developing the website, we take care of these things. And if you will increase your team into that, then again we have to invest our team to take care of that. It's not like that, okay, after you launch that website and then I will create a plan. Okay, that's the best of time. If we can do it before that, that would be much, much better for us to get the tractions within a month, right? Because all these type of marketing is a very ongoing process. Okay, so this is the one of the important part which we need to take care of that. Apart from that, and that meeting I have mentioned that like a business like yours, when you are launching, then I have mentioned that to list your business into the market. Even with the domain you have, you don't need to worry about the full-fledged website, just the home page.
Okay.
Okay, and you can start your marketing. Right, because all these type of activities are very time consuming. You have to research in what type of websites which you need to do. The very simplest way to do this, like as you have given the competitors, look the competitors' data, export the data from SEMS or HF, any these type of tools, and identify what type of like marketing they are, what type of business like websites they are reaching out, and then export it and start working. My team will help you. That's so then parallelly your the website development will happen and like if marketing doesn't allow, then we can start doing these type of marketing activity. And if when we will launch the website, we will have some base and strong base. It's not a domain, it's not a structure. It's all and the first optimization is now is for AI bots, not for the human. Then once the visitor will start coming, because like see, if we are discussing today, it will take time around 1 month or 2 months to launch it. And now whatever I am seeing in the traditional marketing, there are advanced setting is like Google, like Google launched this last week. Google launched an application for the macOS itself. Like they have not launched the search engine. Like they always you can like, use that application into the browser, but they have launched a specific application like this type of desktop application. They have integrated into that. So if we have to integrate our business and our marketing strategies around that, whatever these big companies are doing, right? So we need to work on those priorities. Based upon that, like if you have a bit content, then you have to, if you have to generate the content, then you can generate massive layers of contents for all the intent, just not what's happening in the market. You can just try to okay needs desired paper. You can get understanding, not with the just analysis. You can run your bots like Claude, yeah, and you can get the understanding from the all the firms, whatever the natural behavior, natural conversations are happening, then you can create that, and based on that you can put the content like on that behavior, like that is the content a specific like content engine marketing where you need to put the content into their target audience. Okay. And apart, sorry, so and apart from that, like the website UX, UI design, like whatever, like we use the React JS and all the AI tools which we use to develop this, and like the cloud code and all these tools we use for. So
I'm sorry. Did you say so? Okay, so you're not using that kind of blue volume of that from scratch.
yes, if you want, like even if you want to like say right, there is one client from USA, like they started with us to developing a website in HubSpot, but sudden after the completion of the website, they were not satisfied. So they asked me to okay, can you please go ahead and develop this website in Webflow? So my team developed that. So we have that type of capabilities to integrate all these type of things. So yes, like see, we will try to achieve that limitations, like the whatever the points which you will do that. We will try to, if there is any specific thing, if we can collaborate, because we have to run the business, right? So if there is anything, might be 100%, 1%, we are not matching, but we can identify, we can deliver the best part there. It's not like that. And now, if that is based on the human mindset, that time I can just decline it. I can, this is the reference. This one. You do that as well. Thank you.
Sorry, it's coming. So, join today's messages.
Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work. Yeah, yeah. So, I was talking about for the CMS part, like whatever CMS you want to do, but as if you will ask me, okay, what is the best CMS which we can use? So we were using the WordPress earlier, but now completely we have shifted 100%. We have shifted to React.js, the JS platforms. Reason for that, the AI integration. That the compatibility, like right now, whatever the websites into the market, we have waited for the human interaction, right? But now, bots are accepting all the requests from the prompts and they are visiting the website. And they love the codes. They love the, they do not like the visually, they are making themselves powerful means today and tomorrow. But they love the codes and very fast. So the website which is very competitive with their structure, they will love to draw the data, scrap the data. Right? That this is the reason. We had the capacity to, we love to use the WordPress. Even our website, incrementers.com, and this is on the WordPress. Now I'm just shifting my website to the React.js. This is my automation website. We have completely used the React.js. AI structure. Yes, right. So we are the WordPress marketing agency, but due to these type of reasons, I cannot say okay, this will work for 6 months, but in 2027, not going to help you because WordPress is not making lots of changes with the
Yeah.
yes, they are not updating. So this is the reason we have to say. Right.
Is the response rate
Yes. You can see, you can develop anything like this. Let me show you. This is a current website. Caesar after. See, this website crashed one time a month.
because of higher.
No, something happened, the plugin is not updated and this and that. And then you have to keep a dedicated developer to manage the website, right? Now, we advise, we are working with around like 2 years. Now we are developing a website into this, and see, this is the viewer.
So all this animation that's coming together, it's all part of the React.js.
Yes, everything. You can see this. This is the website earlier. Even she don't want to change this flow. We have asked him, change it. You like this as an owner, but bots are not going to like it. We need to develop a website for our users, not for ourselves.
What is the logo play a role in? I mean,
Let's say the structure, if someone is looking, a very simple structure is logo should be here. If you will use any common website, if you are opening it, you will not see the logo here. Right? बिल्कुल simple सा चीज, simple सा जो simplest way है, right? What we like, right? And we have put it, no, I like this. Then we have we have shown the data again because we cannot say okay, you are wrong. So we have collected the data from Microsoft Clarity, the heat map report. User are not interested. User behavioral approach is to click right or left.
Yeah, it's like reading, you know.
Yes. So that's why. So now we have see the services and this, and then we have to make the changes in the menus, right?
Yeah.
Now you can see this. Clean, massive, and whatever animation you want to put it, we can try to do. How many pages? Like you can see this, all the pages are in front of the image, front of the bots.
It is of course responsive and all, but so the whole entire website is everything's available.
Right.
And then of course React.js is a large community, so generally used by everyone.
Right.
For example, let's just an example, page recognition or some something.
Right, answer. Okay. So basically we have converted, and what we are, I was talking in the technical SEO part, like when we develop a website, we follow it like a massive checklist.
What's the challenge?
Checklist is like, go make your website compatible for the future updates and all the launching for all the platforms, how Google will react on your website, how the ChatGPT will react on your website before launch. Right. Earlier, what was happening? We were developing, someone is developing website, they were coming to us, and then we are, oh, you have to create this page, you have to create this page. No, even we have completed this website. We have completed this website completely. All the pages are mapped. But now we have advised, we have advised to create new pages even before launching. We have asked client, we are going to create this page. This is a very minimum cost and minimum efforts because we have the templatizations. So why not to create the pages, all the pages and the blogs, and that will take time to index into the Google. So we have started creating all the high priority pages which are not available. This is a part of SEO. But the ultimate goal is now is how many clients you are getting. Ultimate goal is we are not believing in like how much traffic you are getting, how much impressions you are getting, how much follows you are getting, how many likes you are getting, how much revenue you are generating from those. That's why the efforts we are putting. Okay, why not? I have to suggest when client will ask where is the results, and then I will say, okay, let's take 1 month, one more month to create new pages, then you will get the business. So we have avoided to all these type of activities. We have stopped doing. We were doing in 2019, 20, but after implementing these things in our company, we have seen the growth in ourselves and client business. And the last, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, so for what I gather, sorry, maybe you can finish off your friend. Sure.
So the last, as you mentioned that, not a specific for the fleet management. Like I will share that with you right now. like I have to check the case study and I will share that with the case study with you. But this is the Gusto HR, this is a big company and we are working with them and like for complete marketing. And apart from that, for Canva.com, as you know, okay, we are responsible for this company to launch their marketing business in Canva. The domain like Canva.com, complete marketing, backlinks, and everything. Digital platform.
So are you saying that you guys help with this website?
No. Just like the marketing part. Right. And for Gusto, we were helping them with the development. And
So what is the most complex?
they have the dashboard, like they backend dashboard they have. Okay, because this is a HR management software. So we worked on that. And together, like they have 80 members working in that. And even they have, because this is a big company, they have provided the support as well. And another company in the software industry, like the remote Proctor, Proctor 360, and so this is the website, Proctor 360.
Yeah, I just, there is a example meeting.
Yes. So this is my client, and around like 5 years, Gangavatura is the owner from India. And the same things, like they have the target location, Europe, UAE, USA, and India. And the last campaign was happened in there was a DID events in India where all the educational systems were they were presenting. So we were helping them as well. And organically we are helping and they have the development team, but we have asked to make the changes in the website. And those four changes which we have planned to do this, and we have given that okay, if you will make these changes, you will grow by 10% immediately into a year. So they are making the changes now.
So they are doing the changes on your account.
Yes.
That means if you've instructed them what to do,
Yes.
and then they pay you for the consultant.
Yes. And this is my ongoing campaign. Like even like I will two, I can show that to you. Recent thing was the NUI. These were all my long-term clients, which I manage personally. Like just checking your progress with KPUs. From our end, we have completed website and article activity. So again, we will collaborate for new activities. So they assign a sprint. Okay, this is the data we need to hit, and then okay, what are those activities you are planning to do, and what type of help do you need from us, and then I know. And there are a few clients. Okay, just go ahead. This is your whatever the full place you can do it. The development you can make this music. The marketing, what type of activities you want to do, you can do it.
Okay. So could I just ask, because from the conversations I'm getting, I feel like your community is more geared towards the, because see, in terms of the entire that we share, the branding is one part, then there's production, product videography, uh, content, that graphic design, and that, plus the UX on the website, and then there's of course the marketing. What I see that you are focused more on, and I think if you correct me if I'm wrong, is you're more focused on the UX, UI of the website, and as well as the marketing component, but specifically SEO and clear SEO component of the market.
Yes, sure.
Less of the user-generated content, the photo, like if the company or engage someone else, that is something you do not want to get into.
Yes, like that. Yes, you are right.
Okay.
With UGC content, like if you will ask me, okay, can you please shoot a video?
Yeah, you're not going to do that.
Yes, but if you will ask me what type of content I have to produce or assign to them, then I would be very interested to collaborate with them.
So then in that case, that because I also have to position my thinking the way I with you. Because friends are US and UI website and marketing. And there's no point in me talking
Yes,
about the
right.
branding on that.
Right.
Because that is a different, that is a no, right?
Yes.
So okay, that I understand. That in this case, for example, like the other than with the development and GSU, how does the for example, let's just say does the UX and UI and the video website. Now let's talk about optimizing the website for this. How does that work when the code base is with us? How do you guys then do you have to share the code base with you? How does that?
Like, even if we can prepare the recommendation reports, what we need to make the changes,
Okay.
like, and we will share it with your team.
Okay.
Or if you will share that code base, any code base with us, then we can make changes. Like, there is one client, they have a complete in HTML and PHP, the custom website, right? So they asked me to make all the on-site changes. They have the developer, but they share everything, but it's the FTP, SSH details with me. So I'm making all those.
But then that means you have access to the code base and
Yes.
but okay, but let's say, but then how do you protect the code base? Like,
Let's say depends on which platform do you use that.
let's say it's from scratch. So if it's from scratch, photo, that means, let's say we have developed a VHS, which I know my team can. But then sharing with you would be that you also have access to the code base, which means you can literally fork it and then you.
Yes, it depends. Like say, it's a completely mutually understanding that trust we have. Like we have worked like from the last 12 years, we are working in the same scenario. All the clients we have from the US. At least if I can say in 100, 90 clients we got from US. Right. And there are multiple seniors we got from the last. Just not for the WordPress, everything. And even some of them share the credit cards to just get and buy the things, whatever you want. So based upon that, like if there is any screen share you can, or even we are comfortable to work on any remote systems. If you have login into somewhere the remote servers, and then my team can start.
No, it's maybe you're telling me I have them. That's doing website. Forget about Webflow because you can pay everything for Webflow. Then WordPress, the plugins, they're not unlimited. So in your opinion, to make a fast, highly accessible website is the HTTPS.
Correct.
So
Also, maybe integrations like one codecs, use it, like they are just like activator of the speed.
yeah, I'm just screenshot of the development.
Right.
Okay. And in terms of so these are some of the breadth you handle. So how does the process work? So let's just say there are 2 weeks. Now one is my team develops it and then you do the SEO and all the other. How long does that take? How long does it take if I were to give you the task of making the UX UI and developing the website and also give you all the content? How long does that take? It's still for
Like if you have the UI UX, the design, like okay, this is something I have to. And the approval system is not in just the analysis by paralysis. If you have a clear mindset, okay, go ahead with these changes. And if you accept the someone different approach to see that, then we can develop a website within 2 weeks. But we set a time limit. 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Yes. But like if there is a back and forth, then we keep it like a 3 to 4 weeks. We set it up using the React.
Maximum looking is for 1 month.
Yes.
Minimum is 2 weeks.
Yes.
And I just want to know, I mean, you don't have to give me consider what is the estimated price range between the first one and the first one being UX UI is already made for you, and then we should make the website versus a full fledged everything done.
Like that will not lower the cost,
Okay.
right?
So
For कितना नहीं पड़ेगा. Basically,
let's just say
like how many pages do you need? I don't have any idea.
so it's 7, 8 or solutions we do products and products is basically given or or generally sensors that sensors kind of the whole way you have to do any sensors. So there are different permutations of let's say these 2 sensors can only connect with the basic. Mostly there are only connected with that and to the medium. And the cameras will only go there. So I would say in total there may be about 7 main features and then subsidiaries of the products will be 3 products and then sensors will be there.
And is there a specific feature do you want? Any specific features?
Features would go over the, for example, like email, like, chat.
Yes, those are some normal. Any specific advanced feature.
Can you explain what is
Like as with Gusto, they have to integrate their database, right? Or there is an applications like if I can say any Upwork type of website, the freelancing website, they need a dashboard for their user.
Yes, so the dashboard we already have, we just have to integrate that web app to this. That is not really much advanced one. Because payment fee line would be, but maybe for example, like, basic, emailing, all of that
Yeah.
stuff, optimizing it, for example, like not just having, also having the WhatsApp, email, I mean,
Those are the normal things.
yeah, those are fine. Basically, it's a random page, but with a bit of, I mean, nothing the advanced in Samsara, say, and it's,
Yes.
Samsara to person. What is the equation that one is there? So these are things that are quantity, professional, one as a product, and all these are things, what is that? This product, what is it offer? So we are the balance of like all these things, or you have to do you provide services?
Like ये बना तो सकते हैं. Even I can show that to you. I try to show that to you one line.
Because certain things, so for example, certain things are overlooked.
तो जैसे ये तो हमें रियल टाइम पे कुछ सीधे right? And all these are just a placeholders or we need a real data. If you have a real data in somewhere added, then we can use that for a specific place and design for them.
We certain data we will just try to get not the data, just static data to our client, just basically without this.
Yes. Then basically, let me show you. Like see all these numbers, very simplest way we have put it, and all these. So we have these type of right. So that's why we have. This is my I'm redesigning this website, and then all these numbers we have that in.
This is, animation here, like, I mean, it's not an animation text, but like if there is an animation, for example, like, Samsara.
Yes, we can do that.
Otherwise, graphic designers if we need to.
Yes, ग्राफिक डिजाइनर भी है ठीक है और मतलब जैसे टूल्स है जैसे आप यूज अगर करते हो
Yeah.
तो like even right now I'm very much comfortable to use the AI tools to develop that and like even any type of 3JS and like अगर फॉर्मूला भी बना करके एनिमेशन बनानी है I can do that.
Yeah, but I usually
Yes. So we have both part and if AI can deliver those things comfortably then I will use that. I will prefer to use.
I'm saying that we don't have, it's not going to get me to that level. And it's only done, let's say, by Adobe Illustrator. So,
Yes.
Because I don't want to be in a situation whereby.
No. That time, like if you need any even if you need that okay specific things related to that, then we have it.
So basically, I got the website is a lot of animations. They're always running on your flow to that. Some of them, of course, are promotions running video,
Right.
but some of them are like the animation of state hearing, how you interact with it. It is, it's quite nice to see what they're doing.
Right.
So it's like we also have solutions page as well. And the solutions page will be whereby how does this product interact with different industries? तो मान लो कि like आप fleet management, fleet manager है, तो ये कैसे आप आपके लिए काम करेगा, कितना hour देगा, कितनी fuel savings करेगा. The data of course we have to view again as we progress, but it will just show like okay, like for example, your public sector, industry, right? So some certain.
Yes, yes, sir. And these are the things and they flow. If you are planning to do, it's very hard because there are lots of industry, right? With that, with these type of phases, which you have to keep developing it as per their understanding, then you will start getting it like their intent of that, like buying intent, emotional intent, educational, informational type of all type of intent you have to create the pages for a specific industry and with their flow or WordPress you cannot you can do it, but you need lots of bandwidth, time and cost.
Professional.
Yes, professional developers. Right.
And also, I mean, if you think about it, those 50 months, so at least about $20 about, I don't know how much. It is expensive for that. So you don't buy much from it.
Right.
But something like this, right? I'm thinking like conservative industries, maybe how we use it, maybe even a blog written about who was the SEO for example.
Those are initiatives you don't need to worry like before. Yes, yes, yes. Yes. Even if you need any help with the writing itself. Right.
तो ये काम बना सकते हैं क्या हो सकते हैं ठीक है the analyzing spec would be
कर सकते हैं. Some of them are videos.
yeah the animation videos that I made that they just not in
Excuse me. This is MP4. They have a video. Yeah, you can inside.
yeah it one is the animation video
Yes, right.
okay so
Right.
or उस जो web page की speed होती है कि हम click on something we get information आप उसको भी improve कर सकते हैं
Yes. For the rest of them. That's all the related to the our technical SUS perspective. Like we do that. And it's not like that will be 100%. It's not the worth it because there are few things not required to do it for technical perspective. We need that. But yes, we want to like okay, 80%, 90%, 95%. We try to hit all the issues which we need to fix it immediately, which is not impacting the user.
I sort of understand what you guys are doing and I think it's a very unique segment which you're focused on just UX UI website development SEO इसका जो optimization करना है मतलब website को कैसे maximum hit करना है वो आप ये समझते हैं
Yes, sir.
so what I just want to answer and of course I would suggest is maybe for your package if you can just specifically say website का कितना maximum range लेंगे and how much is for the SEO so उसके बाद wow some understanding okay that you know you guys this is how much you would charge or I know the development have to take about forms तो आपको engage करना है वो भी पता लग जाएगा because right now I mean I'm literally the open market because वो जो engineering team है वो बता रही है कि you may take 1.5 and you take 1 वो I'm dependent on that so I'm not going to start doing anything until and unless they are giving me some credible answer and until I don't get that I will not be able to make it. But what I can do is I also can discuss with you on what other capabilities your company has. So at least I have an idea of okay, let's just say for example now I have a partner or someone else who needs some development help. past as a player. So I just want to know, are you guys able to also do things like, for example, so there are few people I know who are looking for it. So one of them is a marketplace for vehicles. So Joe, Flipkart takes up there, Amazon takes up there. Marketplace is a two-sided marketplace where buyers and sellers. So sellers, and it's mainly involved with vehicles, who do spare parts there. So just imagine like if there's there are a lot of like for example vehicle, phone, vehicle, tires, they all scrap. They all are like that. So the problem is that each part is just lying there, but the mechanic would call on say because he part here. The guy was there, they found, they look for like 1 to 2 days to look searching for the part.
They have to search locally and users want to replace that behavior into the digital.
Exactly.
Connect.
Correct. And I just want to know whether is that something that
Yes, we can do that. Like even like we have created for the design perspective, like to like customize design for t-shirts, pen, these types of. We have delivered that.
Okay, that's the thing. Not so much of design. Are you guys able to make a full fledged brand? Usually like a probably like a tool on whole fashion part where
Yes,
you buy
yes,
the
yes.
salads, and also integrate payment, gateways, most of.
Yes, we do that. All the payment integrations or wire sellers, like we have, like, or even I can share that one of the website which we have created, live OLX. Okay.
Um, okay. And then what about in Nigeria there's a company, this is one of them. They are looking for water out there, like after ATM you have an app out there. They're looking for not this super app, super app. I think it's rare,
Grab.
okay, man, super app ये मतलब आपने फीचर को सुना होगा
हाँ, बीच में.
हाँ वो सेम चीज है super app तो उस ऐप में mini apps होते हैं and each different application is like part of this so मान लो कि like payments for bills एक है right paying is another insurance is another all of this so it's something like a app that just does all of this और backend से वो जो integration होता है तो for example bill payments there are government officials and private agencies in Nigeria that have so we just have to integrate into via APIs into their backend but from the front end everything is on one page people can make payments and all of that so it's literally an app think of it as ATM but for bill payments or rather they can you do like for example OLX like right link will be and like Uber add on to that Blinkit जैसे groceries है वो भी add on to but baby steps वो पहले the first one develop a basic app just as bill payments तो वो
applications ले लो. वो हम नहीं करते.
applications ले वो भी मैं yes well focused okay then I think I kind of understand that you guys are very good at website based stuff so what I'll do is I will let whoever needs or for whatever market is let them engage you on a separate basis. But for me, what I know is that the way it will work is based on the pricing. I think I may have to engage just for the website building and as well as the SEO. Because I feel like they have to go hand in hand. You can't make the website and the SEO is dangled with or you have to go hand in hand. Yes. So what I would do is you do the estimated pricing. I know the time how much it works. If you could also share with me other examples of what says you. I know who's good enough for services kind of conversation.
Yes, I will share.
Share with me I have a better understanding of although I mean sure you guys have designed organic properties, I know these are very big brands. You're done for that doesn't need more explanation, but just giving those brands
The face of it conveys like the family members.
okay.
We are working for the last 6 to 8 years.
Okay.
And he helped me to grow.
Oh, wow.
So that's why I have shared that.
Okay, makes sense.
So I will say that, like, I need to revise your,
Yes,
that, and we'll share that with you with, whatever we have discussed about the website building, from the scratch. Complete the UI, UX, or whatever it, the graphic designing available.
Yeah.
Then we will include that and we can add just like if you need any graphic design.
Sure.
And I will not add the pricing because I don't know how much graphics you want to design. But for the specific scenario for the website and the marketing, I will update that. And the case studies, I will include that related to your industry as well and all the things we have discussed. And I will include that.
And then, so what are these, I'm good at this, right? Because the next 1 month, we would eventually be training. I will let them decide, given all the elementary data, all the devices, they are going to test it. And, once they come back, then we have to make it, reach out all. So you have, you feel like, one group or one group, message out, before you give some credible answers to which area.
So, and between that, I will try to give you one page as well. Like the education and everything. I will test it, how I can better. So that will also help you and will save your time. Okay, how much capabilities?
Sure. I think that will happen. But I think any other questions on your side?
For now, not like, because you have answered in my last query right now. I was asked for the like competitors, I have it. So now, like I will show you something, like all the dates are fine.
Yeah.
I will show you something, okay, this is the visualization.
And also the.
Yes.
The one side. We probably, I know, okay, this team is good for this, so I'll do it.
Sure.
Thank you so much for your time, and, if there's anything, please, if there's any information you need from our side, just reach out to me, I'm more than happy.
Sure.
Yeah, for me, like, because I'm already in the league, so I'm so feel like, I need to make full use of my time, and I want to meet as many people, get to see where I base, what they done, and the face-to-face engagement for me is the most important. At least I know that's the credible person at the end of the day on their side. Yeah. So, yeah, I'll reach out, but thank you so much. And if there's anything, you can please let me know via email or with WhatsApp. I think WhatsApp is the best one. Sure. Cool, thank you so much. And it's good for you. Thank you so much.